Nobody wants to feel like they're wasting money while shopping online. But did you know there's an easy way to always get the lowest price? It's called Honey. Honey is a free web browser extension that automatically finds the best promo codes whenever you shop online. This means you always get the best deals without even trying on over 20,000 sites, such as Amazon, eBay, Newegg, Sephora, Best Buy, Target, Madewell, and more. I myself bought, as I will mention throughout this video, a nice Mediterranean veggie sandwich from Panera. I saved on a $11.28 sandwich, $6.28 including the delivery. Honey works on practically everything, from fast food restaurants or any restaurants, as long as they have an online shop that they can buy from, to clothing shops, as long as that clothing shop, of course, has an online website that you can buy from. It only takes 2 clicks to install. My Mr. Wiggles here is installing this joinhoney.com/Angelica with just 2 clicks of its little paw. Listen, there's literally no reason not to use Honey for everything you buy online. It's free, Free, free to use and install in just 2 clicks. Get Honey for free at joinhoney.com/Angelica. That's joinhoney.com/Angelica. The link will be in the description below. Well, hi, honey. It seems my little journal's tattered at the moment. As you can see, I've done a little mistake. This is supposed to be tied into this little wooden knob, and I pulled so hard trying to open this notebook to see all the records I have on file that it came undone. And I don't like having this come undone because, frankly, I like having all of my material be quite pristine. I like living in a nice little landscape where material is taken care of, beloved like little family members that hopefully can just stand the test of time and be with you for a long time, as opposed to just disposing things as soon as it becomes out of season or out of fashion. Give me one moment just to keep finishing this little project, or this little task I'm working on. Maybe if I pull on this one, it'll be a little... I almost have it. I can see it just peeking out just soon enough, and done. I got it through. It's like honestly putting a thread through a needle. You would think it would be somewhat easy, but it requires a little bit of elbow work, a little grease work on the fingers. Let me just tie this up so that way it doesn't happen again. Make it into a little knot. And I am all done. See? Won't happen again. It's too thick now to go through. So, let me guess, you have a payment to make. Excellent. Well, let me just open up this record book properly. This time I don't have to just completely rip through. See, it's supposed to be like this. That way it secures the pages. Tell me, when was your last payment? Okay. Let me just find you in this record book of mine. Oh, trust me, I have the magic fingers. I can easily just predict when your name is going to pop up, and there we are. Okay. Schlimbish, Schlambish, Clambish, Fambish, Grambish. Grambish? We've been waiting for you a little while now. Need to just draw out of that little mark. Alrighty then. So tell me, Grambish, what exactly are you paying right now? There is the water bill, the electric bill, the gas bill. You like to make all 3 purchases? Well, when was the last time you done groceries, Mr. Grambish? Well, we do have a grocer on site here. We have plenty of things on site here. We like to be a very holistic type of shop. We try to cover all our bases. So we have a grocer here. We have a nice interior designer here. And by interior design, I mean we have a bunch of furniture shoppers here and a bunch of people selling you furniture that know a thing or two about a thing or two when it comes to interior design. So if you want, we could postpone these bills and you could take a gander on the groceries or on the furniture, since it doesn't seem like your payments are due for a while. Well, of course, Mr. Grammish, the reason we wanted to see you so soon is because we just enjoy your presence. We find you to be a nice person to be around, a warm environment, a warm sort of countenance you bring to any sort of room. Nonetheless, another reason why we really wanted you to come along was because, Mr. Grammish, we have new sales going on in both the grocery shops and the furniture shops that we have here. Yes, anything that you can find on the internet, as they so say it. I personally am not a fan, but I know a lot of people are fans. So if you ever want to indulge in the grocery shops or furniture shops, not the ones here, not the ones on site, but the ones we have online, even though that's not my doing, that's my cat's doing. My cat was the one that set up the website. Yes, my cat is honestly a genius. It loves being on the internet. It sees itself all the time. Nonetheless, yes, it sees videos of itself on the internet all the time. Frankly, it's a narcissist. I don't know what to do with that cat, honestly. I would call it a pussy, but frankly, it's stronger than that. So I'm honestly just a little bit concerned for that kitty. But nonetheless, that cat of mine just put all of our produce online. So if you'd like to purchase some of our fine food or our fine furniture online, you'll get a massive discount. Why, yes, Mr. Grammish. Here, let me just check your payments. Your payments are not substantial in the slightest. We have patrons, or rather we have clients that are doing far worse than yourself, Mr. Grammish. Mr. Grammish, I just highly advise you to refurnish your property. Frankly, your property is a very beautiful property and it deserves to have furnishings that match with its beauty. So I would highly suggest you go over to the online furniture shop and the online grocery shop we have here, Mr. Grammish. Yes, but before you do, listen to what I have to say, okay? You want to go and download, according to my cat. Honestly, my cat is the one that tells me all of these instructions. Let me just look it up. My cat says to go and look up honey.com. Honey, yes. Yes, the very same honey you would buy like food, but just spelled that way. Honey. honey.com/Angelica. And you'll receive a nice sizable discount on all the furnishings and groceries that we have in this site. Yes, we have saved a lot of money buying these groceries and these furnishings, not necessarily the groceries, but some preservatives and some, long-lasting food online, and we now resell it online, and we've saved a lot of money buying it the first time around. So some of the things that we buy from that are not from our own grocery are, for example, whenever Mr. Wiggles and my cat Mr. Wiggles, you've met him several times. Whenever my cat Mr. Wiggles and I just don't feel like going out for dinner, or we don't feel like cooking dinner, for example, we don't feel like sewing our own clothes, even though that is a practice we like to pride ourselves in. We just deliver food into our home, or we buy clothes online, and it saves us a pretty penny. I for one went to a nice little bread shop. It's called Ponera, I believe. I don't know. I tend to like the more bread shops that are just nameless. And we ended up ordering some food. We ordered a nice little Mediterranean veggie sandwich, and it cost us, with delivery, I believe it was like $11.28, I believe, $11.28. And with the coupons it applied, the coupons honey applied, it saved me not only the delivery price, but it also saved me the tax price and cut into the principal substantially. I believe I only paid around $6.18, $6.28. I mean, that's pretty much 50% off on food delivered to you. If I had picked it up, it would have been closer to $4 just for a nice little sandwich that would cost me typically around $7 to $8. So I would highly encourage you to go and get honey, Mr. Grambish, to buy whatever clothes you want or whatever food you want, and I just highly recommend it. Nonetheless, let's going back to your payments, Mr. Grambish. So, Mr. Grambish, you are owing us $12 on the electricity, $36 on the gas, and $5 on the water. Do you want to pay that in cash or credit today, Mr. Grambish? Postpone it, Mr. Grambish. Postpone it. I completely agree with you. I would say postpone it as well. Postpone your payments on the electricity, the gas, and the water, and I would say go out and get your honey, because frankly that honey does save me a lot of money, and I wholeheartedly endorse it. Anything that saves me money, I'm automatically on it, like bees on honey. Honestly, it's just something that Mr. Wiggles and I have never been happier. He gets his little catnip all the time. I get my free stuff or my affordable stuff all the time, and I am happy as a clam. So let me just put you down as a postpone this. Postpone. And I'll put you down for I would highly recommend you get honey, and if you're going to deliver some of our food, I would recommend you come pick it up, because it's much more affordable than having to use the coupon to apply to the delivery. But if you want to deliver it, it'll obviously cover that too. So if you want to save even more money, come pick it up. I'll put it to the side, I'll load it into your vehicle or automobile, and you can go off and enjoy your nice little discount. How does that sound, Mr. Grambish? Excellent. Well, now that I've made all my notations in this nice little record book I have that I just mended, you may now go off and enjoy your day, Mr. Grambish, and I look forward to you trying out this new system we have here. Mr. Wiggles honestly wholeheartedly endorses it as well. He was the one that set it up, he was the one that downloaded it for us, and he was just a huge enthusiast, so I wholeheartedly endorse you checking it out. I'll have it, don't worry, Mr. Grambish, I'll have it linked in the memos sent out. I'll have it linked wherever. Just remember to apply that one code, honey.com/Angelica. Very good, Mr. Grambish. Now you enjoy your day, Mr. Grambish.